Welcome to the Cap Guy Show, starring JT and the Cap Guy. Now here's the Cap Guy.
Thank you, value resellers. Thank you, value resellers. Thank you, value resellers. Should I do that like 40 times? Because that's how many packs of cookies I got. I won one of the giveaways on his channel. Chips Ahoy, Oreos, Nutter Butters. These are my favorite, actually, Nutter Butters. Just what I need, another 25 pounds. But thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, wait. What's this? Golden Oreos. Okay. And $500 cash. Man, you and Chuck love sending cash. I love that. All right. Thanks, my friend. Hope your mom's doing well. All right, folks. I haven't put out a video in a couple of days, and part of the reason is Friday I went yard selling, and I didn't spend a ton of money in the 70s. Got some Plush, some old Barney, and Baby Bop, and some of them other Plush, and some Cabbage Patch Kids, and a few other things. Today, which is Saturday, I went to the 90 miles away to Tonkawa, Oklahoma, to their community yard sale. Left here about 5:45 in the morning, 5:45. Got up at 5. And got up there and realized they had pushed that thing to April 10th. So guess what? All that for nothing. So on my way back, I worked through towns. Didn't hardly find anything. I think I'd spent $18. Caught a couple of Bibles, a couple other little things, and nothing. I mean, well, the Bibles actually are worth some pretty good money. See if I got those here handy. This one comped really well. I paid $2 for it. And this one comps pretty well as well. So, I grabbed those for $2 apiece. And then I picked up XL for dummies, because I do have XL, and I know how to operate it, but I don't know how to set it up, so I grabbed that. And then I grabbed some PC games, nothing crazy there. And as I worked my way back into town, and the reason I'm making the video is it was like noon, and I knew I'd missed all the good stuff. But Fridays are the days you really need to be out doing your yard selling if you want to get the really good stuff. But this guy had some stuff, and when I walked up on it, it's vintage Star Wars from the 70s and 80s. It was his personal collection as a child, and he was getting rid of it. I asked him how much he wanted, and they said, well, this one's 3 and 5 and 10 and 15 and 30. And I said, all right, bundle Bob, let's look at it. He wanted $400. I could only talk him down to $375, and then while I didn't have enough money on me, I didn't know for sure if I wanted to take the chance. The lady had made a comment that it was worth at least double what they were asking. And some people, you just know they're trying to get over on you, and without sitting there and going through every Star Wars figure. And some people you trust, and this family, because it was his, and I felt like they were trustworthy, so I did not comp it. So I went and got the money. I ended up settling for $375, actually $385, because I paid $10. I just sold a plush Ewok that's smaller than this one, but this is the Princess Kanisha Ewok from Kenner from 1983. This goes for about $30, and I gave $10 for it. And that's sold comps. I don't talk about listed comps. And then the rest of his collection, I went ahead and paid $375 for. So I got home, and of course I'd been gone since early, so I decided to go through a few of these and make sure I got that what they were telling me was accurate. And I've got the box and this. This is the Rebel Armored Snowspeeder from Kenner. These are all 70s. This is from The Empire Strikes Back. And this goes for about $145. And I do, of course, have the actual fighter. Here it is. And so there's 140 of my money, minus fees and stuff. And then he had this. And this is from Return of the Jedi, the Bing Wing fighter. And the boxes aren't in great condition, but they're there, and that matters to a lot of people. And of course, I have that piece as well. And gotta get it up here without breaking it. And it's pretty good size. And this goes for about $150 as well. So there's $300 of my money. And again, I spent $385. And the rest of it's other platforms and pieces that go along with it. And I've got to put all that together. And then there's some of these like things. These I believe that's from Empire Star, Return of the Jedi, I believe. So there's little pieces like that. And this goes to one of them. Looks like a gun on top of a spacecraft. And I've only seen 3 of the Star Wars. The original and the other 2 that followed, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I haven't seen any of the others. The case itself isn't worth a lot of money. But inside is almost all the figures. And I'm trying to do this without spilling them everywhere. But you can see a bunch of them, and they've got their names. And you got about every character there is. I don't think, the only one I haven't seen is Yoda. And I got one of these, what was it, Tut-Tuts or Tarant-Tuts, or what is it called? Tauntaun. There you go, Tauntaun. I got that, and that alone is worth, what was it? Looks like it goes for about 20 to 40. And then I've got this one that goes, it's a, was it Dewback or something? That goes for about $75. So those, and then a bunch of the other figures, whatever that is. I know that was with Jabba the Hutt in one of them. I remember that flying around. But I've got a lot of the figures, Luke Skywalker, and I got a bunch of the Ewoks and things like that, and some of the Stormtroopers, and then there's, but the nice thing was a lot of these accessories with them. So the lightsabers that Luke and Darth Vader have. This is the Darth Vader from '77, and looks like he goes for about $65 just by himself. So when I was done, I was well over $450 in profit, and I haven't gone through every figure, every piece. There's manuals, instructions, and guns, and all that stuff that go with these characters. So I should probably at least double my money off this stuff. Sometimes you feel like, you know, you're going to take a chance, and is it worth it? But knowing that this stuff's popular, you kind of, you know, to jump out there and do the deal. And they're all in really good condition because they belong to him. The last 3 days, I've made over $1,000 in 3 days. I cleared 400 Wednesday, as you know, in my last video. And then the last 2 days, I've cleared 300 a day in profit, which my goal is 150. So that's another reason I've been able to spend time listing and doing what I need to be doing, listing 25, 30 items a day, and not spending a couple hours on YouTube videos. Not that I don't love doing them, folks. I love doing them, but I feel like I needed a little bit of a break for a couple of days, and I'm putting them out every single day, and it just doesn't seem like it's going a lot of places or anywhere to my liking. So I just thought, you know what, spend a little time on making some money, because that's what's making you money, and maybe put out a video every few days and see if that gets a better response. So we'll see. I mean, again, you're the ones that's watching. I appreciate all input into my videos, and if you want to see something, or you think I should change something, within reason, you know, I'm going to look at it and change it up. I love showing you everything I sold, and I'm going to try to do a little bit less on the story of each item, because I know I like to get a little long-winded with each item as I go through them and give you my profits. I like being open with what I make, because I want you to understand the good and the bad of what I'm picking up and what can be done. Not that I know everything, and I'm never trying to be bragging about what I'm doing, but I'm making good money at it, and I'm being pretty selective here lately on some of the things I'm picking up, but I'm also taking chances and making some really good money. So I hope you get something out of it, and if you don't, you don't, but if you do, good. That's the aim for this whole thing, and may hopefully to put a smile on your face. So I will put out a video either Sunday or Monday on what I've sold for the last few days. I will go through it quickly so I don't bore you to death, and I won't tell the long-winded story of each item as best I can, because it's hard for me not to do that. I enjoy doing it. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work, and nap's over. Time to go to work 7 days a week. It never ends as a reseller. Have a great day, folks. I'll talk to you soon. All right, you saw what I did on the 24th, $665 in sales for 15 sales, $449.32 in profit, and it continues on Thursday. I had 14 sales, and I'll go through these as quickly as I can. I'm going to go through Thursday and Friday sales. Starting off with this Vintage Antlers Oklahoma snapback cap. 100 years on the right track. I picked this up at an estate sale with about 100 caps for $25. I've already sold 3 of them, and I'm already well in the profit. I kept about 30, and the rest I threw away. They were either in really bad condition or they just didn't have the right theme on them that I thought would be valuable. A lot of the caps are $10 to $15 caps. There's a few that are worth quite a bit of money, but hey, a quarter per cap. I sold this one for $12.90 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Xbox Blood Rain 2, and this one is complete, and I cleaned the disc. Paid $1.72 for this at Goodwill back in September. Sold at $15.85 plus shipping. I'll pop up my profit. The next are Bandai Digimon figures from 2001. There's 3 of them. Couldn't tell you individually what their names are, but Google works for that, for people like me that don't know what this stuff is. But I picked these up at the bins a while back, and I kind of thought they'd sell sooner, but 35 cents in, I sold these for $33.99 plus shipping, and I will pop up my profit. The next is a State Farm fire engine, 1935 replica 1/64 scale. I bought 3 of these for $1, so 33 cents invested. I sold the first 2 to one individual. This is the last one, and I got these at a state sale back in January. I sold this for $19.95, free shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next are Coca-Cola glasses, new in package. Picked up a bunch of these at a thrift store. I bought them all, $2 a piece. I've got about 5 or 6 left, and I'm selling them for $18.99 plus free shipping, and I will pop up my profit. The next is a vintage single stitch Oklahoma Sooner Barry Switzer t-shirt, and this I cleaned. It was a little dingy. Of course, it's really old. Again, single stitch. It is on a Screen Stars tag, and you hear Rally Roots and others talking about these vintage tags. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale last summer. I sold it for $46. It went about 7 miles away from me, and plus shipping on top, I'll pop up my profit. The next is Mary Kay. It's a powder brush that retracts. These are rare and discontinued. This particular one, I had 2 of them. I paid 82 cents in a bundle deal of a bunch of brushes and utensils. These were the only 2 retractables. I wished I had more, because 82 cents goes into, what did I sell these for? I forgot. $19.99 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is PC. Wearing the USA is Carmen Sandiego. Don't pass on PC games. Not all of them had a lot of great value, but I have sold PC games for $50. So this one I had basically 49 cents invested. Sold it for $9.90 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. That goes media mail, by the way. This is the Magui from Gremlins. I sold one just recently for about the same amount of money as this one. He sings the little theme song. He doesn't move or anything, but he does work. Picked him up at Goodwill the other day. The first one I got at a yard sale. This one I got at Goodwill, and I paid $1.72. Sold him for $20 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Xbox Assassin's Creed Black Flag, or Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And I paid $2 for this. Sold it for $12 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Enigma Spray. It's Alexandra DeMarkoff. It's 75% full. I paid, what did I pay for? $1 for this at a yard sale. Sold it for $13.95, or $75, I'm sorry, plus shipping. I'll pop up my profit. The next item is Xbox Dynasty Warriors 3, paid $1.56 for this. Sold it for $9.80 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Tales of Symphonia on GameCube. It is disc only. I bought it, and it's just disc number 2. I paid $2.14 for this a while back in a bundle deal of a bunch of disc only GameCube games, and I sold it for $18 plus shipping. And the last sale I had on Thursday, I bought this last weekend. It's a new and sealed Skybox Basketball Series, 36 packs. He wanted $150 for this. I offered him, or I didn't offer him anything. I said, "What's your lowest?" He said $100. And the next thing I know, he went down to $75. I bought it. It was comping sold value around $75, but these cards right now, folks, are hot. So if you find them and they're new and sealed, you better be looking at them closely, because in just a couple of days, it went up in value, and I listed it for $199. There were some over $200, but I listed it at $199, and within a few days, I sold it for $199, plus shipping on top. And I did pay for insurance and signature required on something like that. It did go priority mail. And on the day, I had 14 sales. Here's my cost of goods. Here's my total sales. And here's my fantastic profit day on Thursday. Now, on Friday, started off with the other box of cards I picked up at that same place last week. I paid, as you can see, they originally were $34.95. These are $19.94, new and sealed, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, again, $19.94. Paid $10. That was the first box I grabbed, just based on what I saw the price on it. It looked like they were going for about $79 to $80. Again, I listed mine high, $99.79 plus shipping, and I sold it right after the other set, but it was in the next day, so that's why it's on the new day. 10 into $99.79 plus shipping. I did pay for insurance on this one, and I will pop up my fantastic profit. The next are Matchbox Military Vehicles from '94. I bought a bunch of these for $60 a couple of summers ago. I'm down to maybe 10 left, and I've made probably $300 off these things. I have sold other Hot Wheels that I've bought in bundle deals loose and made over $800 off of a $50 box. And I think I'm finally out of those. But I will pop up my profit on this. Basically, I had nothing invested, sold those for $8.99 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Ps4 Street Outlaws, the list. Of course, Street Outlaws was made famous here in Oklahoma in the 405, the Hot Rodders, and I bought this as retail arbitrage the other day. I paid $9 for it. I bought myself a copy, and I bought one to sell, and I picked this up at Walmart, and I listed it. It was $10.31, sold it for $21.80 plus shipping, and I popped up my profit. The next is Wii U, also retail arbitrage. I picked up 2 copies of this for $9 each, and there you go. I paid $9, sold this one actually on an offer, $20 plus shipping, and I will pop up my profit. The next I picked up last weekend also. It's a Rhapsody black and white TV. It does work. Of course, you can't just get an antenna and use it now. You have to get the other antenna that they have come out with for TVs that don't have cable to use it. But hey, I paid $1 for it, sold it for $28 plus shipping, and I will pop up my profit on that. The next is a Dymo. I sell these all the time when I find them. This is a clear green one, and as you can see here, it works. I always check them out, and they typically go in this range, $22, $24. But this one I sold, I had $1 invested in this, and I sold it for $22 plus shipping, and I paid $2 for it. I'm sorry, $22 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is something I probably won't pick up again. I've picked up a couple of these from time to time. They're Norelco shavers. This is a 710 RL. I had it in my 15% off sale. Don't forget those. I paid, what did I pay for the Norelco? I paid $1, sold that for $15.30 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Eskimo Joe's, Oklahoma. This is a famous eatery in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and they have different themes, Star Wars, Storm Chasers, Harley Davidson, But the Storm Chaser one's pretty cool. I've got a couple of these. This one's a medium. I got this for $1 at a yard sale. Sold it for $18 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is a DeMarini. Definitely get the DeMarini bats when you see them. This one's got some wear on it. The paint's rubbed off pretty good. It's been around a little while, but it doesn't have any dents or dings. I had it for a higher price. I paid $3.93 at Goodwill, but I ended up sending out an offer of $40, and they accepted plus shipping, and I will pop up my profit. And then this one is from a bundle deal I did a couple of weeks ago. Picked up a bunch of games for 26 games, $20. Came out to 77 cents a game, and I'm selling them like hot fire now because I've got the new disc or the plate for the JFJ Pro, and I'm cleaning them. This one, 77 cents in. Freedom Fighter sold for $19.99 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on Xbox 360. Case or not, it's got some pretty good value, and I found this when I was going through my death pile. Cleaned it on the JFJ Pro, listed it, and basically I had 50 cents invested in this. Sold it for $13 plus shipping, and I will pop up my profit. The next is Ps1 Medal of Honor. Nothing crazy valuable, but hey, I paid 49 cents for that. I sold it for $7 plus shipping. I'll pop up my profit. This one wouldn't be valuable in any other capacity other than the fact that it's new and sealed, never been played. Xbox 2K5 Major League Baseball, and there you go. Got Mr. Jeter on the front, and I paid 50 cents for that at Creeker's yard sale. Sold it for $16.99 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. The next is a bag of Pokemon figures and plush that I picked up for $3.49 at a thrift store, and I've sold one for $38. I've sold the plush for like $15. I sold the Arcanine the other day, and now I've sold Mr. Ash Ketchum and the little Pikachu from $2,000, and basically I had 50 cents invested in the two figures together, quarter piece. Sold them for $20.99 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. And then the last thing I sold was one of these 3-cent wrestling figures. Got 30 wrestling figures the other day for $1 at a yard sale. Came out to 3 cents a piece. This is about the third or fourth one I've sold, and I'm around $40 or $50 in profit already. And this one, 3 cents in, I sold it for $12.60 plus shipping, and I'll pop up my profit. On the day, Friday, 15 sales. Here's my cost of goods. Here's my fantastic sales. And here's another great day of profit. My goal is $150 a day, and I'm exceeding it every day. So I'll be back with you in the morning with what sold on Saturday. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. And here's some pictures of some of the Star Wars stuff that I took pictures of today. And I've listed part of it, but not all of it. Talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.